And touching on that as well, I remember one game, H was at Barnet, I was at Stevenage, and the whole week of school we were talking about it. Well, I was buzzing about it because I was playing H. H is centre back, I'm striker. I'm going, I'm going to twist you up, I'm going to do this, do that. Get to the game, 5 minutes in, smash. I touched the ball, man took me off my feet. I said, I started feeling pain. He got a yellow card, a few minutes, second half, few minutes into the second half, again, smashed me. Red card.
I scored though.
You scored in the first half, yeah?
Yeah, I scored in the first half. I think I gave him a little shush.
What we're going to get into next is called Sleepers Football Edition. So it's what people are sleeping on, or, it's what people might not realise in football and stuff like that. It's just a bunch of questions. Since we're in a group again, we're going to kind of do a similar theme with this one. With the first part anyway. So we're going to go from up here to down to your feet. And I'll explain now. Who in the group would you love to have their heading ability in our group?
H for me.
Yeah, I agree. Explain why, Dan.
Obviously, he's from young anyways. He was up front scoring goals, feet, head, and then he started moving down. As he got older, now he's just heading it. Kick anything to him, he'll head it for fun. He's still a player, but he can head it as well.
Okay, next one. Whose strength would you love to have in the group?
Daniel.
Oods.
All day
Big
long.
strength. Big strength.
Pound the jam.
What do you call Dan Faye?
Mini Yakubu.
Yeah.
Baby, yeah.
I had when Dan he pins you. It gets quite long.
Yeah, it's all over.
Jam, you can't really talk until before you were vegan. Don't act like any defender can get vegan. If Jam pins you, that's it. You're not going anywhere.
Nah, that wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Pin, roll, half a yard, shoot.
None of the West Ham shorts could fit Jam. The shorts are mad on him.
I'll say H as well. H with strength. I remember when I first played against him, and normally I play in these games, and they were a walk in the park. I can't lie. But this one, I don't think I scored. And number two, I was like, who's this annoying guy? He's this guy just always and it was so rash as well. At the time, I'm nowhere near the ball, and it's just my legs start buckling. I'm trying to hold up the ball. I was thinking, bruv, just chill, man. Just chill, But it worked because, I don't know, I can't remember if I had a good game or not, but I definitely had a hard game. So, if you still play like that within the guidelines of the referee, then you're definitely having a couple strikers in your pocket.
And touching on that as well, I remember one game, H was at Barnet, I was at Stevenage, and the whole week of school, we were talking about it. Well, I was buzzing about it because I was playing H. H is centre back, I'm striker. I'm going, I'm going to twist you up, I'm going to do this, do that. Get to the game, 5 minutes in, smash. I touched the ball, man took me off my feet. I said, I started feeling pain. He got a yellow card, a few minutes, second half, few minutes into the second half, again, smashed me. Red card.
I scored though.
You scored in the first half, yeah?
Yeah, I scored in the first half. I think I gave him a little shush.
Yeah, so, okay, tackling, we'll give it to H as well then. Let's go on to pace. Whose pace would you love to have out of all of us? I think there's only one guy for this, to be honest.
It's not really a question, is it? If you just see Mitchie when he was at Chesterfield, he played against us at Crewe, bro. Literally, what was the number 6 name? I don't know what his name was. He ended up being, he was the captain.
Everett.
Yeah.
Everett. Yeah.
So obviously I'm playing up front, and every time he's passing it to the right back to switch it over to Reece on the left side to just run it down the channel to cross it in, and that was their tactic basically. Diag to Reece, cross it in.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about free kicks? If it's the last kick of a game and you want someone to take a free kick,
I'll go for his penalties, probably Faye. But I haven't seen him take a free kick, but his penalties are good. So.
Bradford away.
yeah.
Actually. Yeah, definitely.
Did you ever practice free kicks, Faye? Because I never really knew you for taking free kicks. Penalties, yeah, but
I've
not free kicks.
Free kick training, yeah, but not like, I was never like the designated free kick taker, so I didn't practice as much as I practiced other things. But I see free kicks as like a shot. It's like a shot to me. So how would I?
You were untouchable then as well, though, innit?
Yeah,
you're feeling untouchable then. So.
But no, yeah, I think free kick something you can practice as well. You can get better at it. So if you're a free kick taker, that's something that you can work on to get better at, and then you can score more and get more assists as well.
Cool. The next one we're gonna say who's. Oh, by the way, sorry. Honourable mention. I'd say Cole. His left foot is I've never seen a left foot like it before. But Cole. I'll say Cole for free kicks as well. Next one. Let's say first touch. He's got the best first touch out of the guys.
I'm going to give it to Mitchie because I'm going to give it to Reece. I don't know, it just seems so cultured. Like, when we're doing two-touch, one time we were playing two-touch, and it just seems so easy for him, like, controlling the ball both feet. But yeah, and I'm sure he was, I think, even when we went on holiday, I think he was two-touch champion, I think.
I understand, yeah.
I spent most of my time sitting on the decking chair, so
two-touch gets a bit controversial because
the swimming pool.
No. Shall I tell you what? Yeah, when we're back, this is the new version of to test your touch. Yeah, it's football tennis because you're on one side, the other guy's on the other side, and you got is it out or is it in? That's really, there's no basically going against the grain with that. So I think that's the best way to test, who's got the best touch. Yeah. So let's say a couple more. One, who's got the best finishing? You would say, or whose finishing would you love to have?
I'd probably say Faye or Jab. Faye, because obviously the amount of goals he scored, and different types of goals, left foot, right foot. And Jab from young, I used to think, how is this guy always shooting when he gets the ball? Like, doesn't look for anyone else, but you probably still managed to get a shot on target. But the power, no backlift. So, one of you two.
Yeah, I think probably Faye or Jab on that one. Jab, I'll never forget this. Victory Shield, right? Balls come down the line. I think he's dropped the shoulder and he's hit with his left across goal. And growing up in playing Cat 3 Academy, I never ever really saw that. Most people never used to really try to strike the ball with their weaker foot. But when I saw that, I was like, wow, that is like elite finishing there. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and then with Faye, I've seen Faye like hitting the ball in corners that is like it shouldn't have happened. So it's a tough one here. Between you two, I'd say it's a tough one.
I feel like Faye's as he's gotten older, I used to associate him as a winger. I remember going on tour in Holland and that, and everyone telling me this amazing winger, Arsenal, blah blah, and I was thinking, bro, this guy's always taking on our fullbacks. But then last couple of years in Power League, some crazy angles and finishes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking where's this winger gone? He used to cross it, not looking for anyone else. But obviously, that's him working on his game, and it's obviously tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
For
think
me, to say, just from like seeing him in training, the goals, like Reece said, the goals he scored, and just being in training, and obviously he takes a turn, I take a turn, you see it, and you're like, oh, okay, that's the corner we're aiming for, and Faye's putting it in there.
that's funny.
I would go like I've got two people. Yeah, I'll go right foot. I'll go you, Jordan. Just like everyone said, when we were younger, especially me, like I was a winger, like Reece has mentioned. So I wasn't really as focused on scoring back then. But you were always focused on scoring, like back then. So like yeah, your right foot half a yard, as used to call you, used to get half a yard and just hit either corner. And then left foot, I'll say Dan. Dan's left foot finishing is, I don't know if he say better than his right, but he always says it. But his left foot finishing is as good as his stronger foot. So I'll say Dan's left foot and then Jordan's right foot.
Fair enough. Yeah. So last question: if you were gonna be a captain at one of our Power League sessions, who's gonna be out of everybody? Who's gonna be your first pick? Junior Marias.
First pick. I need someone that could do both. I think I might go with Mitchie. I might go with Reece on that one, you know. Reece, because Reece can pop up with a few finishes, and also he's everywhere. Like he's like action man. In Power League, he's honestly like action man. He'll be like, Mitch, I just need you to do a job today. Because even like you've always been a winger, but then you got, you know, pushed to the wing back role. You've done well at it. So I feel like I feel like you can chip in with some assists, some goals, and also you could do a bit of the defending. So I'll go Reece on that one.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I'll say Reece because Reece can do everything. So yeah, like you said, he can, however the game's going, he can adapt to the situation. So you need someone like that on your team. So I'll say Reece.
What are you done?
I'm Cole. Me, you just get Cole, pass him the ball, shoot. Left foot, anywhere on the pitch, shoot.
Cole gets tired though after like 15.
That's the only problem, but he can get you 5 goals before he's tired.
With me, yeah, like basically, H said, you got to get someone who can go two ways. So for me, it's going to either be Reece, as, you know, he's a winger and basically a midfielder type of player, or it's going to be Dave Tutunda, because he's a defender and he goes forward, you know, and he can go forward on his mazy runs. And you're thinking, how does he get like a worm? Like, how does he get, like, he'll stamp his foot one side, then drag the ball the other side, and then, like, yeah, for Dave, I would say either Reece or Dave for that one.
For more content like this, like, share, and subscribe.